Excuse you.
What did I do?
Stand there, breathe, exist.
I wonder if too much hair dye can start to make people overly crabby. Seems that way.
Every time I see your disgusting face, it reminds me of that fluke victory you had over me. It's a black mark on my career. I never stop hearing about it, and I'm sick of it.
Probably shouldn't have lost then.
Watch yourself. I talked to Mandy. She's agreed to set up a rematch. You and me tonight. Unless you're scared of facing the boss in a fair fight, that is.
It's not my fault the WWE Universe is excited about me and thinks I'm the future of WWE. But if you want a rematch, I'm happy to give you another fair fight.
Perfect. But don't get too confident. There's no travel delay to help you win now. This time, I'll be ready.
Whatever you say.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from San Antonio, Texas, the Specialist, Spencer Haas.
This competitor's MMA experience helps her stay focused mentally so she won't get psyched out during a WWE match or freeze up because of the enormity of the WWE Universe.
The WWE Women's Division knows her submissions are frightening and her strikes are fierce. She's been training for this match for quite a while, and she plans on making a statement here tonight. Guess what? What? It's boss time! I knew you were going to say that, Michael.
And from Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha Banks.
A Grand Slam champion in WWE has won the Raw, SmackDown, and NXT women's titles as well as the women's tag team titles.
How about the time she competed in the main event of WrestleMania against Bianca Belair?
Arguably the best competitor in the women's division in WWE. Sasha Banks is looking to rewrite history tonight with a win against a superstar who handled the boss, one of the most shocking defeats of her career.
I remember that match like it was yesterday, Michael.
We know, Saxton. We've all seen your social media where you're constantly mentioning it. Just one of the reasons Sasha Banks blocked you.
It was a historic upset at the time, but these two superstars are now much more evenly matched. And I think it's safe to say this rematch could go either way.
Super kick. Ouch.
Elbow drop.
Ooh, what a damaging blow. Looking bad for her here.
Banks slips out of the way.
Standing Spanish fly, are you kidding me?
Incredible. Guys, the boss is in bad shape here. Oh, you hate to see Sasha like this. She anticipated that one.
Oh my God.
Oh, cool flip. Looks like she's got the boss where she wants her.
It's Bayley.
Good news for Sasha, but always bad news for her opponent. The referee missed the pin.
Bayley's got something in her hand. It's Sasha's legit boss rings.
Sasha delivers a blow with the ring.
And now for the pin. This match is over. I'm sick of these two constantly bailing each other out.
Like it or not, the referee didn't see anything illegal, and Sasha Banks is the winner, finally avenging the loss that helped launch her opponent's career.
If anything, they're even, but their issue is far from settled.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from San Antonio, Texas, the Specialist, Spencer Haas.
From the cage of MMA to the Performance Center, she always adds tools to our arsenal. This hybrid offense optimized for WWE makes her a legit badass.
Her extensive mixed martial arts background has certainly gotten the attention of the WWE Women's roster.
One of the best competitors around, ready to show her skills.
Well, she was once one of the sweetest. She's now one of the meanest.
And accompanied by Sasha Banks from San Jose, California, Bayley.
You know, there was a time where Bayley was actually one of my favorites. Now she's arrogant. She even ignores me in the hallway.
Oh, Saxton, don't you dare question Bayley's confidence. Ding dong, hello, she's earned that confidence. I witnessed her first several days at FCW. This is not only a different competitor, but a completely different woman. She is the epitome of ambition, a true role model.
Corey, you think she can be great on commentary with you?
I have my doubts, but let's just have Bayley stick to the ring, where she's at her best. I mean, this table already has its role model.
Thank you. And here's a woman on a mission. She has the singular goal of being the most dominant superstar in the women's division.
And she has no issue getting in your face about it either.
She doesn't care who she has to run over. There is no second place for her in any competition.
And Bayley's got a Girl Scout-like ability to always be prepared for a match, no matter what the stipulation is, no matter who the opponent is. In fact, the Girl Scouts would be so lucky to have a ring general like Bayley as a role model.
Maybe the old Hugger Bayley, but this Bayley, not exactly the superstar you should aspire to be more like.
And Bayley's having trouble managing his onslaught.
Bayley's game plan isn't working how she wanted.
Elbow drop.
Great height.
Elbow drop with authority.
Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out.
Bayley fending that off.
Down with a tilt-the-world backbreaker.
Northern Lights bomb.
Goodness.
Looking for the victory. And that'll about do it, folks.
Spencer Haas.
No other way to put it, guys. That was kind of a butt kicking.
This is what you get when you have complete confidence and control of the situation.
This is gonna be good.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, the Specialist, Spencer Haas, and Bianca Belair.
This woman wanted new challenges as an athlete. She wanted to see how her body and mind would respond to competing in WWE 52 weeks a year against all types of opponents.
Women and men are intimidated by her. She's not here to make friends. She's here to win matches.
Saxton, when's the last time you took flowers to the gravesite of those detestable inflatable friends?
I beg your pardon.
And their opponents first, from San Jose, California, Bayley!
Hey, despite what you think about Bayley, there's no denying what she's accomplished. The first Grand Slam champion in the women's division.
And there's also no denying that Bayley has no problem stepping on anyone along the way.
It's because Bayley thanks herself for all of her accomplishments, and you can't argue with the results. Bayley knows how to win.
Grown tired of being an underdog. She's tired of being overlooked.
Has toppled every foe that stood in her way.
It's boss time.
And her partner, from Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha Banks!
Myron, it's always a treat to see Sasha Banks.
Sasha Banks has her own swag, she's got her own confidence, and she knows how to back it up.
If there's a camera around, Sasha wants to be in front of it. If there's a spotlight out, she wants to be in the middle of it. Sasha Banks once stood in line for the opening of a refrigerator.
You should get one of those rings that say Graves on it like Sasha has.
I'll pass.
If Sasha and Bayley's opponents can find a way to win this match, the boss will have to put her pride on the line one more time against a superstar who's been a kryptonite.
Oh, they only have to beat two of the most dominant superstars in WWE history? No big deal.
Sasha and Bayley's opponents are underdogs, sure, but we've seen it countless times in the past. Anyone is beatable on any given night.
Bayley is now under pressure.
Bayley's getting beaten to the punch with every exchange.
Super kick! Good night. Boom!
Man! Bayley did her homework there.
Takedown.
Here's her tag.
Clothesline. Off with their head.
She drops a clubbing blow.
Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable.
Kick right to the leg.
And she's a step ahead of Banks. Super kick. Split leg drop. Elbow drop. The fatigue is setting in for her.
Well measured. Well measured strike. Banks is a moving target. Down with a tilt-a-whirl back.
Banks has to be discouraged here.
And Banks needs to find an opening here. She's staying elusive.
With the reversal.
So precise with the super kick.
And she makes it to her partner. Tag.
Attack to the midsection.
Into the turnbuckle. Oh, and she turns it around.
Another reversal. Eye for an eye here.
Kick right to the leg. Bayley in full control here. And this has got to be it.
Stopping the ref's count at 2.
Amazing effort by her.
Simple but effective side headlock takeover. Really wrenching her.
She's beginning to flag a little. Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting.
Clothesline.
Across the top rope.
Look at this.
Oh, unique offense.
That is tossing your own body around without a care.
Taking no account for their own well-being.
Clothesline.
No. Big impact. That's finding any which way to topple the competition.
Hurling your own body like that is insane.
Sliding back in from the floor now.
And there's the tag Bayley into the ring.
And that prevents Bayley's attack.
Dominating shoulder tackle. Banks being shown zero mercy. And Banks needs to go back to the drawing board.
That's gonna sting.
Turning the tables there.
One-arm hook.
Face buster.
Does that finish Bayley off?
2. She has got the victory. Picked up the victory.
Here are your winners, the Specialist, Spencer Haas and Bianca Belair.
Tag team chemistry in full effect with these two superstars.
Maybe a little hyperbolic, but these two performed like they're born to be a tag team. If they stay together, watch out.
Well, I've played your little game, overcome all your little obstacles. You asked before if I was scared to face you. From where I'm standing, looks like the only one who's scared is you.
Oh, stop being dramatic. You'll get your rematch. Although, I'm not sure why you want it. It won't end well for you.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. Because this time, your friend Bayley won't be there to bail you out. I've made sure of that. I talked to Mandy, and our match is going to be a steel cage match, so that nobody can interfere.
You think you're pretty clever, don't you?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Well, I got news for you. You're not the only one who talked to Mandy. And lucky for me, she owes me a favor, and she's never really liked you. Just so happens there's another stipulation in play. After our match, when I win, you're going to be gone from Raw.
Loser leaves Raw? Really? I can't wait to see the boss shipped off to another brand after I win.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was unclear. It's only loser leaves Raw for you. Tough to be the future of WWE if you can't compete on its flagship show, huh?
The following contest is a steel cage match. Making her way to the ring from San Antonio, Texas, the Specialist, Spencer Haas.
This mixed martial artist was known for being tough as nails inside the MMA cage and continues to impress inside the ring.
Power is there, the striking and grappling are there. If you're across the ring from her, you're looking at a serious threat to the well-being of your career.
She is physically and mentally prepared for the task at hand in tonight's match.
It's boss time!
From Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha Banks!
Stephanie McMahon brought Charlotte, Becky Lynch, and Sasha Banks to WWE, and those three women changed the course of history as we know it today.
Yeah, Sasha Banks has been a trailblazer. She has been at the forefront of that change. In fact, Sasha's career-long motto, be so good, they can't ignore you.
Understand what your issues are with Sasha Banks. She's one of the all-time greats.
Dare talk to her? She's intolerable.
Or he's just jealous. He wishes he had half the bling that Sasha has.
What a setting. There's nothing like a steel cage match. And what a matchup. It's the boss versus, what should we call it? The intern?
Corey's conveniently forgetting that Sasha's opponent is actually responsible for one of Sasha's most devastating losses and is coming off an equally impressive win last week.
There's no doubt Sasha's opponent has momentum on her side, but if Sasha wins, her opponent will not only forfeit that momentum, she'll have to leave Raw for good.
Banks being shown zero mercy. Banks needs to be resourceful in this situation.
Oh, what a boot. Oh, my goodness, launched into the cage.
Drops the elbow.
She's starting to tire a little.
Honestly, considering this is a cage match, I'm surprised it took this long for the damage to pile up.
Powerful takedown.
One-arm hook. Face buster. That just stacked the deck against Banks.
She's off to the races, up the cage.
Corey, that was a shining wizard. serious trouble for the boss.
Oh, you hate to see Sasha like this. Looking for a grip to get themselves over the cage.
And now she's trying hard to scale up the cage. And she doesn't appear to be slowing down anytime soon. A really impressive showing in this steel cage match.
Yeah, she looks completely drained of energy.
Big reversal against the boss.
Victory could be in sight for her as she continues up and over the top of the cage.
Oh, man, she is awfully close to ending it here.
It's over, all in a night's work.
Here is your winner, the Specialist, Spencer Haas.
What an emphatic victory, guys. No contest.
That's why they call it light work, Cole. Barely even broke a sweat.